be this makeup look right here, and it's going to be this most gorgeous blue ocean smoky eye that's got like the most insane inner corner highlight. It's so pretty. I've never done a blue makeup look before, and I've been obsessed with blue recently, so I thought why not put all the blue shades on top of my eyelids and feel like the ocean, the Pacific Ocean. So if you would like to know how to create this makeup look right here, then carry on watching. So the palette I'll be using today is Decay Full Spectrum palette. So the colours I will be using today is all the blues in the palette. So I'm just going in with Blindsided, which is a really gorgeous turquoise blue. And the brush I'm taking this on will be the Full Spectrum brush, which already came with the palette. And this is perfect because it's a long, fluffy, tapered brush, which is my favourite, as you all know. So this is going to go in the crease as our first colour. I love how this palette has got all different tones of blues and stuff, as with this look I'm using all different tones of blue, which makes the look amazing and just really pulls everything together, as we're using one shade but different tones of blue, which I absolutely love. Also, I'm going to be doing a new, an updated brow routine. I've recently just had my eyebrows done, and I have changed my eyebrow style a little bit, and I have just started doing them a little bit more stronger and bolder, but not too drawn on and insta brow kind of thing. It's a lot more of a natural but thicker and I don't know, more of a bolder brow, which I'm actually really liking. So if you want to see a updated brow routine, that will be up soon on my channel. So I'm just keep blending this in until I'm happy with it. Okay, so now I have blended Blindsided in my crease. So now I'm going to take this shade here called Metamorphosis. And this is a periwinkle blue, a powder blue. It is super pretty and a lot more of a true grey toned blue and a cooler toned blue than we've just used now, as the blue that we've used now is a lot more of a greeny blue. But I love how we're using darker blue, greeny blue, a lighter blue, a darker blue. Ugh, I love blue. So again, I'm taking it on the same brush, and I'm basically just going to go over the top. I like to add this a little bit higher up and blend this again in the crease. So now I have blended that more higher up in the crease, I'm now going to be taking my NYX palette, surprise, 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 because I feel like this palette has got similar shades but different tones of blue. Now I am going to be now taking, so I'm going to be taking this the dark blue shade, which in fact is very, very similar to Metamorphosis. However, this is a slightly more deeper version of Metamorphosis, which I feel goes really well. So I'm now going to really concentrate this in the socket of my crease. Yes, come through, blue. So using the same brush because it's double-sided. So last brush is, I'm using the more flat shader side kind of thing, but it is quite a fluffy flat shader. And I'm going to take the blue on it, and this really helps to concentrate this in the socket of the crease. So popping this on. Look how amazing that looks. It is literally very similar shade to Metamorphosis, but again, like I said, it's a lot more of a deeper blue, which I love, because I love this style of all tones of blue. just mixed in together. It just looks so pretty. And because the NYX eyeshadows are incredibly pigmented and also blend like a dream, they just work really well with the Urban Decay eyeshadows. So this is why I like to mix my palettes, because I feel like they're very, very similar in texture and pigmentation, so they just blend and work like a dream together. And now I'm just taking the other side of the brush and blending. I'm just blending above my crease so it all flows together like the ocean of the sea. Okay, so now I have added most of my crease shades. I'm going to now go in on the lid, which is the colour that kind of like makes the whole thing come together. So going back in the Decay Full Spectrum, and I'm going to be taking this blue shade here called Minx. And this is a gorgeous midnight navy blue. It is so super pretty. I am using a Urban Decay Naked brush, which was from like my Naked 1 or my Naked Original, and I'm just using the flat shade end and packing this all over my mobile lid. Oh, pardon me. So now I'm going to be mixing two colours for my crease because I've added a darker blue now. So I'm going to be adding this shade here. And I'm also going to mix it with the shade Minx, which we used on the lid. And I'm mixing these two shades together as I'm going to be using these in the crease, as I feel like if I mix the blue that's already in the crease and then the blue on the lid, it just makes the socket line blend together and the colours glow. So now to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to be using this shade here called Bump. And this is like a matte white, which I bloody love. You will know that I like to use a angled brush, which is the Bold Metals 202 brush, and I like to really highlight that brow bone. Oh, look at that. So now I'm going to put on some false lashes, of course, and these are the Love 3/4 length lashes. So now I'm just going to add some mascara, which is my Benefit Roller Lash, which I love, and I just thought I'd use it today. Just look how good Benefit Roller Lash is though. It's made my lashes look amazing with my falsies, so I'm definitely going to be picking this up at the airport. It's a must. So for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm going to be using the blue in it, of course. And I'm going to be using this shade here, which is a blue I used in my crease, just to really lighten up on my lower lash line. Instead of it being really, really dark, I just decided to add a little bit of a brighter blue. So for the inner corner highlight, I'm going to be using the Barry M Dazzle Dust in the shade 15, I think it is. And this is like a white, iridescent, gorgeous powder. It's literally like pixie dust. And I'm going to pop this in the inner corner. And this is the finished eye look. And for highlighters today, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Sin Highlighter, which is, you all know, my absolute favourite highlighter. I love this very much. And for lips, I'm going to go in and use my Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Daddy. As this is just like a brown neutral, and as I've gone quite heavy and intense with the blue on the eyes, I thought just stick to my typical brown nude. So that is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and definitely click the bell button. It will notify you every time I upload, so you'll never miss a video, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye! Just wait.